Hello, chat. Sorry for not late start because shit was broken. It's simply put, my
Shit's fucked.
shit's fucked.
Shit's fucked.
My camera decided to also say bye bye to functioning again. So it'll take me like 2 seconds to fix that. All right.
Who wants a tarot card?
Who wants the tarot card?
I have a
Oh my
I have a
god.
lot. I have a
I
have a
forgot
lot.
what each button was binded to each
No.
key.
I don't know how to shuffle
It
tarot
was 9
card
and
decks.
7, I believe. There we go. Okay.
9.
Everything's functioning. Check and
Okay,
see.
now it's working.
Check
We're
and
good.
now see this chaos.
Oh god.
We are
Get a
down
tarot
one
card.
member today because of things that are happening. Nothing bad, don't worry. It's just that we'll be down one person today. But nonetheless, we're gonna get started anyways. So our first creature that we'll be looking at is Bigfoot. The legend of Bigfoot is notorious across the U.S. for being one of the biggest and most popular legends in folklore. Whether or not people believe in him is debatable, but he's famous enough by his name, and his name is known in every household. Rightfully so, seeing as he has been sighted in nearly every single state across the U.S., although Willow Creek, California seems to have taken a great interest in the creature, perhaps a known sighting ground or simply a trap for curious tourists. Reaching heights of about 7'10", and it's not just Bigfoot's size that makes him off-putting. Bigfoot is known to be a rather violent creature. Stories have been told that he smashed boulders on heads of campers and hikers alike. The story is that there was two or three that were out?
7.
No.
Not 7.
No. No.
There are two or
what?
two or three
what?
hikers.
I don't know, man.
I don't remember off the top of my head, but
That far.
one of their heads got smashed in by a boulder.
Somebody died. That's all we know. Somebody fucking murked.
Yes,
Probably
we're good
by a
at
cliff.
research. Anyways,
Somebody
Bigfoot has
got
history all around the
murked.
world, however, being called many different things depending on which country you ask. In the depths of the frozen wastelands in the Himalayas, there have been stories told of a gargantuan white creature that lives deep in the mountains and is simply named the Yeti. The other names that are also goes by in Australia, it is the Yowie. In Indonesia, it is the Ibigogo. Or America, it's Bigfoot and or Sasquatch.
This guy has such fucking stupid ass names. They really did him dirty with the names, man. They fucking did him dirty. Man.
Don't know what to tell you. That's just how it be. But yeah,
Oh.
that's some of the basic
God
things on
damn.
Bigfoot.
Wasn't he in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, though? I swear he was
I
in
think he
Diary of a
technically
Wimpy
was.
Kid. I think they paid him for that. I think they called in the real Bigfoot.
They called in
And paid him.
Bigfoot and they
They
paid Bigfoot. Called him in, paid Bigfoot.
I swear it was Diary of a Wimpy Kid. It might
might
have
have
been
been.
another Diary movie.
Oh,
Who
but
knows?
yeah, it might have been. I'm not sure. Thank Kay for hosting. That's big brain. Kay's hosting
Yeah.
us. Genius.
Yeah, Kay's just on another plane of existence.
All right. First thing
7.
that we can talk 7. First thing that we could talk about for Bigfoot is kind of more of his stature. Let's go for that. So
He's thick.
large.
He got a dump truck. He's like a
Thank
dump
you,
truck.
Andy.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
But a
Oh,
7'10" creature, on average 7'10", has been around from what people speculate, and we just haven't discovered it yet.
I don't know, man.
Don't know about that?
The big boy hasn't been seen closely.
Yeah. All cases of Bigfoot being spotted are of far cases, like usually only far. And one of the most popularized videos of Bigfoot's discovery happens to be a video that has about like 2 frames every minute. It looks like you're watching a PowerPoint presentation.
True.
People could literally just dress up in a suit, a furry suit, No
It's
hate
true.
Oh,
community.
I've seen some pretty funny pictures of Bigfoot, or people
Yeah, oh, no.
claiming Bigfoot. Honestly,
Yeah.
very funny.
So one story of Bigfoot is that a road being built in what is now known as the Bigfoot reservation, because it's because people believe he's an endangered species. There was a road that was being built there, and overnight they had found and came back to the destroyed road and destroyed vehicles with large parts of it destroyed and tossed about, and also large footprints everywhere.
You want to know what I think? And
What?
I'm gonna be science here for a second, and find where the fuck the picture is. Where's?
Oh boy.
It's not a bad picture, okay?
Sure.
Okay, wait. How do I save pictures? I actually have a good argument here. I just don't
Where you put in said picture?
I was gonna put it in pictures and videos or no VC.
Okay.
I don't know how to save it. How do I save it? Save the
You
key?
right click and then save.
Yeah, you
image
have to
as.
right click it.
It's on Google Docs though.
Just take a screenshot.
Oh, then copy and paste.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think that's
I
possible.
tried doing that. Right.
Wait, what picture is it?
Here, you know what? I've got it. Watch this. I know how to find it. It's actually,
Sure.
I'm actually
Wait.
stalling for time as
Don't
we
be
speak.
shy. Let me join. No. Infinite no.
No.
Be gone.
Ain't no fucking way. Okay, wait.
We
That's
have
the
our
wrong
main
one.
cast, but we will do features, and you will definitely be one of the people that we will feature. Just as of right now. No, get out. Be gone. I did my
Be
research
gone.
this time.
We need the viewership. But still.
We need
Okay.
the views.
Okay, so this picture right
One
here. This is a
I don't
picture
trust this
of
picture.
how do you
Oh, yeah,
fucking
this
say
picture.
this damn thing?
Bigfoot?
Australopithecus.
Okay, good.
Oh,
Australopithecus? I don't know how the fuck you say it.
It's probably pretty accurate.
Australopithecus. Australopithecus.
Where?
Why does it look
Goddamn
like
word.
me? Infinite, what? You.
Okay,
Anyways.
so claims of Bigfoot have said to kind of look like the one on the right there, right? It
Yes.
kind of looks pretty monkey-like, you know, all the hair. My idea is that he could have survived, like, in a fucking iceberg or something. You know, I mean, the things that kind of make it, like, go against it is that Australopithecus were actually really, really short, because they're, like,
It's true.
early
They were
humans.
extremely short.
Yeah, they were really short. The males were, like, 5 feet tall, and the females are even shorter than that. So I don't know where the height came
So I'm
from.
just gonna be bringing this to a
No,
different tape.
adaptation happened.
With, like, humans,
Yeah.
mutations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
they do look similar.
the only like really difficult part is mainly just because we're talking about Bigfoot, and the main concern is that the size comparison with how
Could be mutation,
Yes,
though,
it'd be-
to be fair.
it's true, it could be mutation.
Because, I mean, people today are just, you know, they can be really tall or really short. It's
Yes.
just the way it is.
Okay, so in 1958, Gerald Crew discovered and casted large footprints around in what was the name of the location? Sorry, I forgot. The tourist area, Willow Creek. So in 1958, Gerald Crew found like footprints, and he had casted them in Willow Creek. But following this event later in 2003, the sons of Ray L. Wallace said that their father had made those footprints via a wooden foot, a fake
Believe
wooden
them.
foot.
I believe them.
I'm sorry, give
It's
it.
really
Okay.
easy to make fake footprints.
It is.
It is.
It is. It's not hard to do, which is funny. But and then the earliest modern day sighting that hasn't been debunked was
Aiden, turn my
1818.
volume up a little.
I did turn up your volume a little.
Okay.
But it was unknown whether or not the creature was Bigfoot because it was more word of mouth rather than actual sightings. there's another story of a search and rescue team that was searching for a boy in Oregon, and on the second day they found him, and the boy had stated the big hairy man had helped me to the road. He was carried
kids
to the
have
road.
shit descriptions, to be fair. Kids
It's
have
true.
very shit,
It's true.
vague descriptions of everything.
Their
Weren't these
imagination
actions in
is
relation
crazy.
to the
I
largest
mean,
monster? I
see
do
me
not
and
believe
be
so.
like, oh my god, that fucking elf with a
No.
hat, they fucking helped me. And I'd be like, what the hell? It's slandering my goddamn name.
And now it's hanging in the
Fucking
background.
overgrown smurf.
that
It
one
fucking helped me.
elf Emmy.
Fucking no.
Yes, but Bigfoot people who theorized what Bigfoot looks like and how Bigfoot is that he has a legendary strength and I quote takes pleasure in using that strength.
That's
Okay.
so sus.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
It's sus there. I mean, Bigfoot
I
kinda
don't know what
going
that's
far.
supposed to mean.
I have a hypothesis.
What is your
Okay.
hypothesis?
What if it was like just an old man who like hadn't like showered or shaved in a while that was high?
Maybe, or
You know-
a hitchhiker actually.
Yeah.
Well, creatures you research sus. I don't know. It's how it be.
You
It's
know
true.
what?
It could be a hitchhiker, but then again,
Yeah,
it's not seen with clothing on.
Yeah,
And
well,
to have
no,
that much
he-
hair is something else.
You know, there's very
Also
hairy
go.
people.
True,
That sounds weird, but like you know what I mean.
that's true. There are very hairy
And
people.
if like how someone said, like they could have been high, intoxicated.
Man.
Weird actions happen when you're. Ooh.
Honestly, Bigfoot looks like he smoked 3 packs a day. when he's
That's what I'm saying.
when he's without and people see him in the woods, then they're like, he's just having the fucking worst time with it. And that's what we see.
Bam. Dr. Wolf Henner studied over 700 footprints and discovered that footprints were on the average 15.6 inches long, and he weighs over 2,000 pounds.
How do
And-
you
That
like
means about a certain
estimate
other
weight?
extremity.
What, Alyssa? Can you repeat that? Sorry.
You know what that means about a different extremity he has.
Okay, thank you, Alyssa. Very cool.
Alright,
Anyways,
yeah.
apparently Dr. Wolf Henner claims to have been close to Bigfoot, or made close contact, not been close to, but made close contact with Bigfoot, and he smells similar to smegma.
Do not go into detail about that one.
I can go
Swear
into
to God.
detail. I can go into detail.
Do not. Do not. Infinite is.
Infinite.
Oh my
Infinite.
god, Infinite!
You're
If
kinda
it- no.
Oh my god. Can I? Oh my god, I can delete a message!
Okay, Emmy, do not abuse your power, or I will take your power.
I honestly, you know what? I am going to abuse this. I'm gonna abuse
No, do not
No,
abuse
I'm
the
gonna-
power.
Privileges.
it. I do know.
You will lose the privileges. But anyways, so what do we think about the possibilities of, like, what do you think how likely Bigfoot could be?
How
7.
what?
How likely?
Uh,
Well, now we're not describing this in numbers right now. We're just describing it in like
Oh.
things that we would make like arguments for and arguments against.
Oh, he's a high hitchhiker.
yeah, same. Yeah.
High
I think
hitchhiker,
Australopithecus, maybe?
Australopithecus.
Evolution?
That would
I
be
like
one
the
large
hitchhiker.
Australopithecus.
Well, yeah, but I mean, people are tall, so they could have been tall too. Who knows?
It's true.
Mouse dog.
Or honestly, it could be like a social experiment, you know?
That's one
True.
wacky social experiment.
Yeah, but like people do some weird stuff.
Also, it's been going on for a while.
Yeah, it could have just continued from there, and people just started believing it.
True. But what would you think if a Bigfoot was a natural occurrence in your everyday activities? Like
I'd
you're
have-
looking over in the woods and you see Bigfoot emerge.
I'd
be
fight him.
kinda
I would
frightened.
be scared and then run back into my house.
I'd
I'd
be
be like,
spooked
"Fuck
a bit,
that."
but, you
So,
know,
yeah.
be friends with them.
Apparently, a habit of his is to crush people's heads with a
Oh, yeah.
large item.
I'd smack his ass. Honestly, I'd smack his ass.
Okay, Emmy. What, Alyssa?
I have a death wish, so I'd probably be with Emmy on that one. Smack his ass and run.
Thank you!
Smack his
Oh
ass
my god,
and
did you see
run.
the Asquatch? Oh my god.
We don't talk about that.
Oh my god.
But
The
yeah.
Asquatch is so
You
funny.
would hunt
What do you
it.
mean?
Infinite, you'd be the reason it would be considered extinct or endangered and or extinct if you're hunting it. Why is Emmy
Infinite
so?
would die.
Don't ask. It's been Emmy's kind of thing on every single creature we've talked about.
You're
It's
getting
funny.
a little
It's
too
at least
fussed
one
right now.
creature. First Mothman, now this. Yeah, it's
Dump
true.
truck. Dump truck. I'm
It does
telling
have
you.
a dump truck.
Guys, no! Bigfoot actually, wait, Mothman has a
Y'all
dump
keep
truck.
talking 1 second.
Mothman has the biggest dump truck I've
Hello?
ever seen. Goddamn has more dump truck than I do,
Okay.
which honestly isn't saying much, but we're not going
Okay.
into detail about that. Bigfoot
I
has
will be
a
back
goddamn
momentarily.
dump truck.
Just kind of keep.
Okay,
I get my desk.
nice.
No.
They call him
no.
Bigfoot for a reason. What the fuck?
Infinite, no.
He has a
Shut
Bigfoot.
the fuck up, Infinite. Oh my god. See, I'm just talking about asses. I'm not going into that far of detail. I just think asses are funny. Wait, have I shown the Asquatch? I can show the Asquatch.
You have not shown that.
Please do.
Oh, I will.
Oh?
Like half of
I-
the document is just that. Actually, that's false, but
Yes, I think this is Asquatch.
Hello, chat. I'm
Okay,
back.
so, okay, this is an Asquatch.
What?
But this is
What the fuck did I come back to?
No, we're not.
Yeah, I didn't mute myself on stream. Don't worry.
I didn't know. Listen, okay, that's not Asquatch, but that is an ass. To be fair, it is.
I will
an
not be
ass.
looking at this image of the ass of the ass.
Well, that's just rude.
You can be the ass crew guy.
Like I fucking care, bitch.
The ass is up.
Oh my god.
Good. The ass. Yes. I found that all on my own, and I saw a lot of weird things in an occurrence. A lot. It was like, it was incredibly. Oh my god. Do
You
not
went on a
search up.
spree for searching that stuff.
I did, and it was gross, and I saw weird shit that I needed to clear my history. But we're not going into that.
Yo.
We're not
Wow.
getting banned off of Twitch. But it's so rude.
I could see it happening to us.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, if it hasn't happened to me yet, it's not gonna happen to you guys. Okay,
That's
Mhm.
true.
I'll
yeah.
be first to go. I'd be the
It's
first
got a
one to get
dump-
kicked out of the shit show.
Oof, interesting.
Man's got a dumper.
But so on more of the realm talking about if he were to be actually real, or at least assuming that he is real, depending on how you view it, would you guys think Bigfoot would be like actually like hard, like we just haven't found him yet, like if he were to actually exist and we might have just genuinely not found him yet, because there is a lot of like unexplored terrain that's like in like woods and stuff that we have not explored yet.
I think it could be plausible.
I don't
Maybe.
know.
I think it could be like a mutation of evolution or something. That's my scientific idea.
There are creatures that were like orangutans, but they were like much larger.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact time periods, but they were pretty large.
Oh, they were big ass monkeys back then.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
And like anything was like a considerably much larger creature. Like you could find a big, like a larger alligator or a larger like whatever. And
Swamp bears.
yeah, but like there was a time where creatures like that were a lot larger. So maybe it's something that still exists to this day, but like has a very small population in comparison.
I guess. I don't know.
Maybe. So what's the supernatural answer on this one? Has anyone given that?
Supernatural answer is he definitely exists. He's just really good at concealing himself.
Well, the only supernatural characteristic about Bigfoot would be considered his legendary strength, from what has been said, and that's the only thing that is about him that is supernatural, because all the other parts of his description are plausible things. Like, they're not out of the realm of
I
on the
mean,
ordinary.
10 feet is kind of big.
It is kind of big, but there are things that
Probably-
can reach that length.
Yeah, but I mean, his big ass feet though. Oh shit, no, that's gonna look bad.
Mm.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna quit on that one. That's gonna look bad on me.
Stop that one very
Nuh-uh.
quickly.
No, I'll talk about the asses all day, but I stop at the feet.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Yeah, I have
Mm.
limitations. Don't worry, I have them.
Right.
They're very few, but I have them.
I mean, it technically could be very plausible for a creature of that size to exist, and for us to not know because of how much land we don't know and stuff like that. Plus, it's a creature that has similar similar description in a bunch of ancient things where like people don't have easy communication, and like they can all like a whole bunch of places around have that same creature. They all have it, but obviously it's like different name and such. We have like the Yaogogo, I think that was its name, and then like the Yeti, the don't remember some of the other names. Well, let me check.
They're really fucking stupid names.
Yeah, the Yowie, Ibu Gogo, Sasquatch, Bigfoot, Yeti, and it's all around, and it's been
Wait, but
around for
is it-
quite some time.
Big
Is
man
it
travels.
Yeti like the snow version?
Essentially, yes.
Mhm.
Which is weird that they have a more, like they have more creatures, and each said creature has a adaptation to their environment. The Yowie, I believe, has lighter. The Yowie, which is the Australian one, I believe, has a lighter skin to stay cooler, if I'm not mistaken. The Hollow Earth theory. I have heard the Hollow Earth theory, and if the Hollow Earth theory, which is there is like another like layer to the Earth where creatures can inhabit below the crust.
I think
Bigfoot.
movie running to the center of the earth.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
yeah, and so if thinking it like that, could a Bigfoot exist down there? And creatures of that, and creatures are much larger down there, supposedly.
What
or at
if
least the creatures that
Bigfoot-
supposedly could exist.
What if Bigfoot has like big ass feet to like jump across the continent so he can go and be seen everywhere? Because I mean, we all want the
He's
publicity.
making the rounds.
We all want publicity. I mean, we all like it. You know, people like attention. Well, some people don't, but I like attention, and maybe Bigfoot likes attention too.
Emmy's the
He's just
Bigfoot
making his rounds.
confirmed.
He's going
First,
around
Emmy
the
was
world.
Mothman. Now Emmy is Bigfoot.
I'm actually not that okay. We're not going into them.
Yeah, you're not that tall. Yeah.
No, we're not going into my height today. That's not no. I was going to, but I'm not. No.
Like I said, research was done for this. That's good that you did research. Shame you're not
Wow.
part of the podcast.
Wow, imagine doing research for this. Oh my god, really?
Wow,
God.
It's not like.
No fucking way. Holy
Doing
shit,
research.
no goddamn way.
Doing
Can't be
research
me.
for this was fun. I mean,
yeah, it was fun for you too, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
It was so
uh-huh.
fun. It was so fucking fun. That was great. We did
I'm a
so
nerd
much
for this kind of
research.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways,
Oh my.
supposedly Bigfoot is a mostly quiet creature, but is claimed to make howls, grunts, screams, and growls.
Okay.
Yes, grunts.
No words. I'm telling you, Australopithecus. I'm telling you. They didn't talk. Well, we don't know if they talked, but they didn't talk. They may have
like-
talked. Who knows?
It's a possibility, nonetheless. Yes. But what do we think of the noises it make? Would it be realistic?
I
yeah.
guess.
More like a monkey.
Monkey go.
Maybe he's just like a different type of monkey that they don't really know about.
Yeah. What if two monkeys banged and then they had like
Hormones
two different
produced-
breeds of monkeys?
Hormones be hitting different.
Banged, right? And then they made a really big ass monkey and they like cast him aside because he was like too big, you know. And then they're like, oh, he's kind of like a person. Get him out, and that's how it happened. And he just wanders alone. A lonely life.
That is technically considerably a possibility.
He walks a lonely road, the only one he's ever known.
Thank you, Emmy. And then Emmy gets this bit copyright striked.
No, I literally quoted like 5 lyrics, not even. I
Uh,
mean,
now we can think of how likely do we think it is on a scale of 1 to 10, starting with K.
7.
It's always 7 with K. Alyssa?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely he is?
10 being the most, 1 being probably not.
Maybe like a 6.
6. Jelly, how about you?
4.
4. Emmy, how about you?
6 or 7.
6 or 7. I'll give it about a 5. Because I could see it possible, but again, it's hard to imagine with, not having much evidence in however long we've been looking for a creature. And there's been a lot of people looking because there's a whole ass foundation that is dedicated to looking for it, and they still can't come up with much. But it's not out of the realm of possibility in my eyes.
What is that? The SCP thing?
No,
Wait, what?
it's not an SCP, like an actual,
Area was what?
literal foundation.
Area 51! I know that one.
Not that.
We tried to raid that shit.
Yes, the jellies, please start webcam.
Yeah!
Okay, so the next creature, I'm super scared to not butcher this name.
Oh, do you want me to say it?
Yes, please.
La Llorona.
La Llorona.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck.
Don't even try.
Try. Anyway.
Please, do
You
not
guys call
try.
it the Weeping Woman. That's
The Weeping
English.
Woman?
Infinite
Good,
says
thank you.
by the way.
The Weeping Woman. The tragedy of the Weeping Woman is known by many, but the true origins of the Weeping Woman differ from person to person or family to family. A treacherous woman fueled by the vengeance or guilt or mixture of the two. The Weeping Woman is relentless. With the rumored ability to walk on water and transform into a flock of birds, she is the most feared for her ability to lure men with the sound of her crying, and then quickly seduce and kill them. One story claims that the Weeping Woman had loved a man who had abandoned her and her children. She was forced to raise them alone. Over time, she was consumed with grief over the lost love and decided to exact revenge. And the revenge had festered for some time. She then murdered her...
Oops, sorry. My bad.
No, you can state your thought.
Oh no, I was just agreeing with Infinite. One of my family members has encountered her in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
There's
Damn.
been quite a few cases of people witnessing, which is quite unusual. She then murdered her children either by drowning them in a well or some other means, but usually dumped bodies into the river or was drowned in said river. Not long after that, she died of guilt and was condemned to wander the world in search for the bodies of her dead children. And another story claims that the Weeping Woman's husband showed more affection for her kids, and her emotions finally consumed her. She drowned her children and may have killed her husband. When she was eventually passed and arrived at Heaven's Gate, she got turned away. God proclaimed that she couldn't return until the lost souls of her children are found. The final story that the Weeping Woman that we will look over is simply a victim of cheating when her man betrayed her for a different woman. And in that story, she was betrayed by a wealthy man that then went back to her wealthy wife. So that one was a very interesting case, but ended up still killing the one child, and then the same sort of events occurred. But yeah. Like most cryptids in popularity, there have been known sightings of her all over the United States, though most claim that have put her in either California or New Mexico. And names.
Oh?
Rudolfo Anya, the author of the story Bless Me Old Timer, described her as a demon that wanders riverbanks in seek of blood of boys and men to drink. The locals in the area have claimed to have seen her at the banks of the Weeping Woman Park in Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Las Cruces.
Las Cruces. Yeah, I'm not not good at it. Not good at pronouncing things.
Oh my my god.
This story has been commonly told as a cautionary tale by parents or peers, perhaps to scare children into behaving or to keep them safe from the dark rivers. Whether or not the legend of the Weeping Woman is true or not, the fact of the matter remains: the woman was overcome with something so powerful she killed her own children, and was doomed to wander the plains of the U.S. Whether it was grief, vengeance, possession, or more likely a mental disorder, is truly and will most likely forever remain a mystery. But yes. Oh yeah, but Jelly,
Nice.
do you have a story of the Weeping Woman?
Oh. Wait, I forgot to mention one of her sayings that everyone knows, and well, I guess Hispanic families mostly.
Mhm.
She cries out saying "Ay mis niños" or hijos. "Ay mis hijos" in a very spooky way, which means "Oh my
Spooky town.
children," basically.
Ah.
Basically, I guess the story of one of my family members coming across her was he was really drunk, and then he saw like a woman in white, and she was crying, and she was very good looking apparently, but she was crying, so obviously him being a like pretty weirdo wanted to go up to her because he thought he was kind of hot and all of that. And I forgot what. Okay, wait, hold up. I'm having a moment. I'm panicked. Everyone's
Nah,
quiet.
it's okay.
Makes me nervous.
You're
We're
good.
listening to your
Go ahead.
story. It's okay.
And she like said some things. I can't quite remember what he said, but it scared him a lot, and he went crazy.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
fuck? Wait, what? Is he like in a mental institution?
I think he. Not to get dark, but I think he died.
Oh.
She marked him! She fucking marked his ass! Oh my god!
You're
He died,
wiped
like,
out.
After a while, he kind of.
She fucking marked his ass!
Yeah, like it was. She had like mascara like dripping down her face. And she was
Probably
in a white.
crying.
She was like in a white. I don't remember, wedding dress or a gown, either one. Her hair was dark, apparently.
That is a
And her
common
hair was also
description
wet.
of the Weeping Woman, yeah.
Yeah,
But-
she was crying for her children.
It was also-
Mine's just
oh,
down.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. He was also kind of drunk though, you said, so, I mean...
Yeah,
Oh,
obviously some
no.
parts of the story probably to be taken with a grain of salt because of being drunk, but
Yes, exactly. But
It's
apparently,
harder.
also in Mexico, a lot of children that like misbehave end up drowning. Apparently, in rivers,
The fuck?
and people just blame it on the La Llorona.
if you have your story, you could send your story in the chat. We one of us can read it. Whoever
Yeah.
wants to can. But yeah, it's a very like very surprisingly like common occurrence of sightings of the Weeping Woman, specifically more in Southern California, New Mexico, and Mexico.
I have a
Yeah.
question.
The three we're
Yes.
talking about today, in my opinion, this is the most likely one to exist.
Yeah.
I
Anyways,
agree.
Kay, yes, what is your question?
Okay, so technically, people could technically murder their kids, but get away with it.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, there's still the worry of a dead kid, and I feel like somebody's gonna get blamed. So most people are gonna end up blaming it on the Weeping Woman. But in hindsight, that's true. People could possibly get away with that.
I
Yeah.
feel like maybe there was an allegation against her when one of her kids died, or she killed him or not, and then people just kind of latched onto that and went with the story that she's like looking for vengeance.
Could be that.
Yeah, we don't really know.
She's spooky though.
Yeah, it is a very spooky story.
There's a lot
know,
of
spooky.
videos on YouTube where, in Mexico specifically, where you could hear a woman like screaming, I guess, also for her children and crying. And I think just like skinwalkers, if you hear her from afar, she's closer, but if you hear her closer, that means she's farther away. Apparently.
So what was the phrase again? Just in case I kind of fucking hear that and need to turn my ass around the other way, you know?
Ay mis hijos. Oh my
Ah.
children.
Good.
So it was if you hear it close, they're far.
Yeah.
I wonder why
Fair.
that would be.
To confuse people, so she's
Deception.
close to them. Yeah.
That's fair.
Apparently.
Apparently.
yeah,
But what if you get within like They just sound really, really distant once you get close.
It's spooky. I don't know. That's why
It could be an alluring trap, and it like stops after a certain point, and then it's just audio based on how close you are.
Yeah.
Wait, does she stay like by waters?
Supposedly.
By bodies of water?
Commonly seen by bodies of water, so there's not many times outside of it. Oh, Alice, who wants to read Infinite's story?
I can't see that far. I cannot see that far.
I can read it if need be.
Alright. Someone can read.
Who wants to read?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So my sister and her mom were driving in Mexico. They were very tired, but they were driving down an abandoned road. What they claimed is that they saw a girl in a white gown start walking down the road with her head down. They almost hit her, so they passed her and stopped, but when they looked back, she was gone. They knew about the story before, so they kept driving away.
Almost a hit and run and just drive away.
Imagine if they fucking hit and run La Llorona. Oh my god. That'd be a fucking lovely story.
Interesting.
I watch way too many ghost shows, but that sounds like a different story. That was like some woman was killed by her fiance or boyfriend or something in the woods, and so she like walks along lonely abandoned highways and stuff like that and tries to lure you out of your vehicle.
Oh,
So that could be what that is.
I
But it
feel
could be
like honestly, if you were driving by something and you almost hit someone, that's a very common way for people to be like, they get out and they like check to make sure if the person's okay. So I feel like if it would be more in line with what Alyssa's talking about than the weeping woman, because the weeping woman's more commonly found by water, but I don't know if that's always the case, because it could it could just be, it could be anywhere and not specifically at water, but
she's been seen or heard in like cities in Mexico, forests. Doesn't necessarily have to be like near water.
Well, there might have been a river. Thank you, Infinite.
How much she just fucking dived in. That's what happened. She goddamn dived in.
La Llorona is very popular. That in the Conjuring series, they made a movie, I believe.
Yep.
Right? And also, there's like Mexican movies based on her as well.
Yeah, it's a lot of cases of sightings have a common theme of tired or drunken or some form of intoxication, and it's hard to determine whether or not it's truly like actual fact, like of an actual witness, or more of a English is hard, or more of a hallucination. And it's like in my judgment, it would be like it could be a story that's so well known and in everybody's heads that they can think about it and see the same thing. But I don't know.
It's paranoia.
Yeah.
But also, like, apparently from other stories I've heard, when they hear her, the like dogs in the neighborhood get wild. They like start barking and
that's also a pretty common factor in most stories.
Yeah.
Dogs know shit though. Like, on God, they know things.
They do.
They do.
I would trust my dog if she kind of came running at me and tell me to get out or something. I don't know. She kind of an idiot though, so I don't know.
You want to what's interesting? There is a location that is a park in New Mexico that is a common sighting ground for the Weeping Woman. But the ironic part is there is a kids' playground there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
There is just a kids' playground, and they're like, you don't want to be near the water at night and it's just like, how does this happen? Acting aloof, got the.
Send like a picture of how some people represent or see her. Usually she has like a cover on her face, yeah.
I feel like she'd look like really stereotypical. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie, kinda, yeah.
You know, I mean, black hair, white dress. I mean, any ghost could look like that. They probably saw some fucking ghost that died via choking on a fucking corn dog on the side of the road or some shit. I don't know.
That's just
Something like that.
unfortunate.
And they're like, oh my god, like, you know that? And they're like, no, man, I died via corn dog.
But yeah,
Oh my god.
if it is, I mean, ghosts do have a common, like, a general idea for. Do I have a server and folders? Yes, I have servers and folders. I have way too many servers. Anyways, like, ghosts do have a common, like, look, essentially. And it's like, would it be possible for it to be mistaken? Or would it be possible for a weeping woman to be mistaken for another ghost?
I think so.
This is where I wish that Ramas was here.
No, why?
Because he has a bit more of a scientific view on things.
Yeah, no, I'm not very scientific.
And it's, yeah, I mean, I have a bit of that, but it's just, yeah, Ramas a bit.
Infinite, go
good to have.
away.
Infinite, no, go away. Bad Infinite.
Evidence just reaching for it. Just constantly.
Anyways, but yeah.
I don't really see how there could be like a scientific view on La Llorona though. I mean, it's like a ghost or she fucking died. I mean, there's not really much science there
That's
other
true.
than people are just like fuck.
But it's more of the science behind the common themes of cases among people, mainly just because, like, the claims and how people, like, are they intoxicated and tired, stuff like that. There is a scientific way to view a lot of things, and it's always a way to look at something, which adds depth and looks at it from a different perspective, which is nice. We're all about different perspectives here.
Yeah. From, I guess, a religious point of view, I really think it's, real.
Yeah. It is a possible like religious story because it does like talk about God a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like how the weeping woman was turned away at the gates of heaven, sent back to earth, which in turn it's like so there is like a heaven and a hell in most cases of a religion that's specifically looking towards, like, I believe in most cases it's a Christian religion, but I might be mistaken there. Christian and Catholic, but they most commonly have like a heaven and a hell, and
Yeah.
Pretty much every religion, there's going to be some version of heaven or hell, the just most
Yeah.
basic version people think
but
of.
it's interesting but it's like interesting to think of. It's like, why wouldn't the weeping woman be sent to HE double hockey sticks? Why it was HE double hockey stick be turned away and then sent to wander the earth? And true. Finish right. How would anybody know if she got turned away from the gates? Because we wouldn't know.
Yeah, what the fuck got dirt on La Llorona?
Who's the one that's got the dirt? Who went up there to check? Who was like having their session?
I guess she kind of died unnaturally.
Yeah.
And I mean, it could have just like not been mentioned in this story, but she could have ended up in hell and wandering the earth to find her kids again could be her punishment for eternity.
It's true.
And like maybe they're not even on the plane of earth anymore.
It's true. It is a kind of an old story now.
Yeah, it's a very old story. I think there's also like some mentionings in some other stories that she was a witch.
Yes, there was mentionings in other stories.
Yeah.
There was a couple of stories that mentioned her as a witch sometime in some stories, and that she had dabbled in satanic arts.
Yeah. I guess that's a good point.
It's just unknown from us.
I mean,
But-
that'll do it. You really
that'll condemn you.
That'll get you. That'll really get you.
Oh my goodness.
She got murked. She got fucking murked. That's it. Long story short, La Llorona got murked. That's it.
That's true.
This woman.
I can bring up one of the stories in more detail.
Which one?
I was thinking more specifically the third one, where it was Donna Mariana, or I butchered that.
Where is it?
It's the wait. You can see my thing now, Jelly. On the document, that one. But yes. So that one was a story that is thought to be of the Weeping Woman. It's unknown whether or not it's the case, but it's very similar in a sense. But a woman was sold into slavery to Hernan Cortez, and they had a son, and his name was Martin, and the husband then abandoned her for his upper-class wife, who then they went off together, and she was killed. She killed the son as revenge. I don't recall whether or not hearing about whether or not she was ever involved with the river in that story.
Who names a kid Martin?
I think it's Maxine.
Horrible
Yeah.
parent.
Gonna
I
fucking
believe
roast
so.
the kid now. Damn. That guy got fucking murked, and you're like, oh, fucking Martin.
Mhm.
God damn.
I mean, his name is Martin. He probably deserved it.
Oh, cool.
Oh, he got murked. His name's
Martin's everywhere. Be like, damn, what I do?
They're never returning to stream.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's a lot of cases and a lot of stories of the Weeping Woman all deal with the woman killing the children, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why is that the form of revenge? Why is going straight for the kids the form of revenge?
Well, I mean, if you look at the various stories, like the one of them, it was because the husband paid more attention to the kids, so she was jealous. And
It's
then
true.
the other one, it was like husband left her for a different woman, so she was grieving and furious.
Mhm.
On emotions.
In most cases, the kids are probably the easiest people to take out.
True. It's hard for women to, like, take out, like, you know, like, normal human-sized people. I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's like,
Normal
ooga
humans, whatever
booga.
that word is. Yeah, it's easier for them, you know.
Note to
get
self: if
tactics.
Emmy ever has kids, make sure they're
No,
alive.
listen. I would be a great parent. I'm just saying, but the kids are they're easiest to take out. I'm agreeing with that. I am agreeing. Women.
Are your kids gonna turn into the gnome that's behind you?
Yeah.
Don't talk about the fucking gnome.
Why don't you show off the
bring
gnome?
me into
Why don't you
this.
show off the gnome, please, Emmy?
No, don't.
Show off the gnome.
All I gotta do is sit back.
Oh my.
It's like an ice cream cone. It's like an ice cream cone. Come
And
Actually, I
claims
know.
Emmy claims to be a good parent to the gnome.
That's what
These
she's
aren't my
like,
children. These are my
You know,
toys.
from the windows.
They're my
Anyways.
fucking toys, not my children.
But yeah,
Oh my god.
there is a lot of stories, and it differs from family to family how the story of the Weeping Woman goes. But there's also a lot of like cases around of the like sightings of the Weeping Woman, which makes it like a possible creature. It's like it's very like likely, but then again, it's the question. Another question stems off of that: is there a specific person, or could there be multiple?
Ghost shit. She looks stereotypical for a ghost.
This is true. It is kind of a stereotypical look, but then there's also the question of, is there like multiple Weeping Women?
Maybe.
I think there's only one.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
there's only one in most stories.
Story-wise.
Story-wise, there's only one. But in
But-
hindsight, isn't there a possibility for the multiple?
I mean, there's a possibility for a
Yeah.
woman to fucking murk her kids more than once and become like Llorona 2.0, you know? But, I mean, other than that, I don't know.
Emmy's like, I'm shooting to be the Weeping Woman 2.0.
Nah, man, no, I wouldn't do that. I would find better ways than that. Okay.
Better ways than that. What does that mean?
Listen, I binge watch Criminal Minds.
And
I've seen
we're
a
all
lot.
on the list. We're all on the list. We're all on the list now.
Criminal Minds is so good. Bro, I love Criminal
Later,
Minds.
Emmy.
I know, Criminal Minds is the best. It's fucking
Criminal Minds
awesome.
is good.
That is quite interesting.
I've
It's
watched all
true.
Let's take it upon of vote on a possible like realm of possibility. So 1 to 10. Kay, we'll start with you.
Yes.
Why?
7.
7.
7.
All right, Alyssa.
With like an 8.
An 8. Jelly.
9.
9. Emmy.
8.
Okay. I am more commonly gonna probably be putting 5, but 5 again, because I'm not one
Great.
to rightfully believe in ghosts just because I personally don't have any experience, and
I have.
Very
My
original.
house is haunted here.
Oh my god! Oh, I love
My
that.
room literally, I thought it was an earthquake, but my room shook, and apparently no other room shook in the house.
Oh.
Damn, that's so
Spooky
cool.
stuff.
That's some not happy
Well-
spirit.
It's not cool when it, like, tries to choke you at night.
Jelly wakes up with a cold sweat.
That would be a good story for the CryptCast. I'm just saying.
I got you guys
What happened?
tell you stories of the ghosts.
Do you have any experience with possibly seeing the Weeping Woman, Jelly?
I do not.
No.
I do not want to.
That's a fair statement.
I
Yeah.
love milks and all, but like that's one I don't like.
No.
Like,
At that point, with how old the Weeping Woman is, wouldn't that be a gilf?
what the hell?
No.
Alyssa knows what I'm talking about. Alyssa
No.
knows. Alyssa,
No.
Alyssa knows. Kay, no, you're too young for this.
Close the ears, Kay.
Close
them.
thine ears, Kay.
Close the ears.
But yeah, there's not much else to like really question about the Weeping Woman because it's like there is a lot of sightings supposedly.
Yeah, there is.
So in most cases, people would say, yeah, the Weeping Woman's real. I've seen it and that kind of thing, which is
Okay,
kind of
wait.
interesting.
I don't
I have a picture.
short-term memory issues, but like theoretically, if you were in a place where people heavily believed in La Llorona, as a female who stereotypically looked like her, you could dress up in a white gown and kill your kids, and people would probably think you're La Llorona.
Rude.
Like-
You could also just really shit on people's mental health and be like,
Yeah.
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 There's an actual video with like a sighting of her.
There is. Do you know where it is?
Sent it. There's a picture.
Oh, you just sent it?
This man sounds terrified.
Great.
Here's a
Now
video.
you're
Why is the Jersey Devil just kind of mixed in here?
It's for the next one because I have a comment on it.
Okay. Here I gotta do some fancy things to get the.
Oh my god, she looks like a bride though. That's funny.
It just looks.
It's a 2-minute video. We will watch the entire 2 minutes most likely.
Obviously.
And
Alright.
the man's terrified. The quality, of course, it's a bad quality video.
Yeah. Is there no way I can raise this quality? Oh no, oh my god, at most it's a 240p. Oh.
You know, it's an Android.
This is how you know. I'll just keep watching the video.
Oh, she gonna jump out at the fucking camera like goddamn Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh god, ain't no fucking way.
If that's what happens,
no.
I'm gonna
No, no.
myself.
I'm out if that's what happens. I'm leaving. That's it. Fuck that.
Half
She gonna come for my
I'll
ass.
be done later. Okay, bye. Thank you.
It's like the car lights are flickering, which makes it kind of spooky.
Why is she walking
Why
like
why
that?
does it look like she has a cane?
I don't even know.
Why does she have a cane?
She's fucking hobbling.
La Llorona.
I can hear I can
They
hear
should've
him
fucking
scream
hit
back
her.
up.
La Llorona, abuela.
I mean, he's like
That's
scared, man.
I could hear the name. He did
Where's
say
she coming?
that.
Just hit her, bro. Fucking hit her ass.
Oh, she's
Charge
zooming.
into her.
She's zooming, all right.
She going for him. She went blind. God damn. She
Like,
want that
what if
blood.
she jumps on the
Officer, I killed that
car?
child in self-defense.
So
Hit her. Hit her ass. Hit her.
But, like, what if she gets on top of the car? I would be terrified. I wouldn't hit her either.
Emmy is like the resident murder goblin.
yeah, that's Emmy, all right.
Yeah, okay.
It's weird
well,
the way this thing walks. What? It's running now, bro. It's moving now.
Emmy, she's dead.
oh my god. I'm gonna
She's
actually
moving
cry.
and grooving.
Why did they let her get so damn close?
Don't know.
I don't know. He's funny.
Stupid.
Why she got that fucking
Why is he
cane?
backing up so slowly? Is my main question.
Look at her go!
She's going. She's making her round.
Oh my god! She's saying she walking like.
Bro, she's lifted up that cane. She's
Oh,
grooving now.
She kind of.
She want that ass. She want that
Oh,
ass
and
that
she's
bad.
heading off. Off camera.
One of these.
What? Why did they turn to her?
Because, like, what if, like. I don't know.
They're screaming now.
Bro, they need to get the hell out of there. They're probably fucking dead. She probably murked their asses.
Lights are off.
And then posted the video.
And the video's done.
Posted the video from the grave as a joke.
As a joke, as a meme. Huh, it's the only upload to this channel.
She want that ass. She want that ass. Oh, it's over.
That is
Okay.
the only sighting, or the only video posted on this channel.
Yep, they're definitely dead.
Oh, wait, there's this one.
Yeah, they're fucking dead. They're gone. That's
Huh,
it.
That's weird.
There's a TikTok video of her screaming.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the only thing that I have, like, am mainly questioning about that is the fact that supposedly in most stories is that the weeping woman seduces men.
That one, you know.
That guy is screaming.
Wait,
He
Wait,
ain't
wait,
being
wait.
seduced.
Her
he's
way.
seducing the fucking men looking like that? Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. She's hobbling at him. She's goddamn hobbling at him, seducing. Ain't no fucking way.
Target those single guys during No Nut November. Like, that's the time to do it.
It's
They're desperate.
Yes.
desperate,
Wait.
down
Oh my-
bad.
Oh, that's so spooky.
It is a spooky video, but then again, you could supposedly hear what is assumed to be the weeping woman's scream.
Yeah.
But that was one
There's
interesting
a lie you wrote to
scream.
draw my life. Bro! She
Well,
drew her
what?
life! She fucking drew her life!
Wow.
No
Did
way.
you do it right before she died, or does it include her death?
I don't know, I haven't seen it. It's just a really creepy video, a really creepy picture of her.
Did you put the video in no voice?
I'm not watching Draw My Life. Fuck that. I'll post the fucking creepy ass one.
Alright, do we have any more videos that we want to look at for this?
Wait, hold
I
on.
sent one.
Oh, you sent another one?
Oh god.
Okay.
I just
Ooh.
skimmed fast.
Again, I'm gonna have to block the screen for a second so I can get it up.
All I know is that goddamn song from Coco is bomb as fuck. That one goes hard.
Yeah, it does.
I
Why
love
is there
that song.
Why is there a sound of a chainsaw for a second?
That's probably good.
I think you're about to die then.
Why is it on now?
Every time I get scared, I just look at that one picture of the Jersey Devil.
Man,
He skipped
What?
leg there.
she do be
He did
screaming.
skip leg day.
Then it was in front, which is weird because that's like basically a way to to basically view it as teleportation.
Bam. I
Because
was
she was then in front of him. Why
I mean,
is that
those
on?
can do things that we normal
see her at
people
all.
can't do.
It's true.
Well, that's so funny.
That is quite an
Honestly.
interesting one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, but that one also raised more questions. It's like, can the ghost teleport? Which would make sense in some instances of ghost stories.
I think they can fucking fly or some shit.
Yeah.
Hmm Which
They
is true.
zoom.
Wait, which is also another question of if they can fly and travel quickly. One, how did they not catch him sooner? Two, why was the last video of somebody hobbling about?
She was weak AF, bro. I could take her in a fight. I could fucking take her. She got a fucking cane.
I mean, you could take her, but you're about to start crying watching the video.
No, we don't look at that one. All I gotta do is take the fucking cane from her hobbling ass, and I win. That's it. Easy.
Easy peasy lemon
Emmy is
squeezy.
not
Evan
going to be
says.
allowed near nursing homes.
I feel like Emmy's already not allowed near nursing homes.
No, listen. I am such a nice person. I would never do that to an old person unless they fucking prompted me with their hobbling ass Llorona shit. Okay, that's it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but the stature of the first video that we watched, the head seemed more like slunched. Like it was like slunched over.
Which could be a different ghost.
Could be a different ghost entirely.
She got her neck snapped. I bet that's how she died. Oh, I shouldn't have gone there. God damn it. That looks bad.
There's so much
Ah.
detail. Homegirl is having a bad head day. Okay.
Fucking.
Do we want to move on to the Jersey Devil now? Or do we have any more final thoughts with?
Can we show the cute picture?
That's
There's
not
a cute picture. What
I wanna
cute
see the cute
picture?
picture.
What is that one little picture of the flying cow thing? Where is it? I can't find it.
Oh, the Jersey Devil.
She's a devil.
Yeah, that's a Jersey Devil.
Guys, I gotta go.
You have to go. Okay, bye bye, Jelly.
Oh,
Bye,
bye,
guys.
Jelly.
Goodbye.
guys.
Thanks for stopping
Where is
by.
Hey.
Bye bye. Okay, now it's just us four. But let's take a quick look at the Jersey Devil photo that Kate graciously gave us.
Yes, but I have a comment on it, and I think it's very funny.
What is your
It is
comment
fucking
on it?
hilarious.
But Infinite's not here, so it's not going to be as funny.
Say your comment, because I'm
It'll be
sure he's
funny.
in chat or something.
Wait, do you have the picture up?
Yes, I have the picture up.
It looks like Infinite.
Thank you, Kay. Very cool.
Like, beautiful.
It's just-
Encore, okay? Encore. It fucking does, though. You're right, though. It also looks
Alright.
like a camel.
Here's the description of the Jersey Devil. So, the Jersey Devil is a bipedal creature resembling a goat or a horse, with a leathery-like wings that sprouting from its back, sharp horns, and a forked tail. Many have also compared it to a wyvern or a chimera, and it has been said to have been a very bad omen that appears every 7 to 13 years. It is said to inhabit the pine barrens of southern Jersey, an area that's heavily forested along the coast, with the first sighting dating back to the 18th century in nearly 1735. Truly adding on to the devil-like factor it's named for, this creature is rumored to attack people gruesomely squish them with a different medium or even boil them in local streams. The origin of the Jersey Devil is debatable. What? Okay, sorry.
Oh, then continue.
Okay. Like most cases of cryptids, one claims to put it as a 13th child Jane Leeds, who cursed the child with the spirit of the devil. Another says that Jane Leeds was a sorceress who fell in love with the devil and birthed a creature of a similar status. In that story, with the Jane Leeds being a sorceress, she still did have the 12 children and then the 13th child. This is why it can be sometimes called the Leeds Devil. Another story puts it the child as the mercy of a small town taking place in World War I, supposedly in 1778. It's said that the story is unknown woman fell in love with the British soldier, and would sneak off to meet him in secret when when he was in town of Battle Chestnut. When the town found out about the treacherous act, the child was cursed, and the mother as well. And the child became the Jersey Devil that we know today. That's another story of it. Perhaps one of the most famous sightings of the Jersey Devil, however, comes by a man named Joseph Bonaparte. While hunting game in Bordentown Estate, the man swore he had seen a devilish creature in the mid-1840s. Locals claim to have seen it again in the same exact spot, killing livestock. 9 years later, in 1841, claims of screams and odd noises reported from the forest, and some even claim to see tracks in the snow. In 1925, an unknown farmer insisted upon seeing a creature stealing his and possibly killing his chickens. Unlike most other sightings, the farmer actually took action against the creature and shot and killed it. No one was able to identify what the creature was. However, the tyrannical region of the Jersey Devil did not end there. Only a few days later, Commodore Stephen de Soto visited a Hanover mill to check on cannonballs and for war efforts. And in there, he saw an unknown creature that actually he actually shot cannonball at. And unlike the story of the farmer, where the farmer shot and killed it, the Jersey Devil escaped unscathed. At one point, police officers even reported responding to a call and claiming they'd spotted the Jersey Devil, and the sheriff saying, "If you were the devil, shake your chains," and everyone claimed to have heard the chain shaking in response. In January 1909, spanning nearly 9 days sightings, the Jersey Devil became so common, so frequent, that groups of hunters formed to capture and possibly kill the creature. However, their escape soon proved to be unsuccessful. Scientists today, however, are now informed, in fact, the Jersey Devil is nothing more than a hill crane mixed with a fair share of paranoia and ghost stories. However, most duly note the comparison between the two insanely difficult to make.
It was
They're
a
grasping. They're fucking grasping.
They were grasping. So, the Jersey Devil's description is a goat or a horse-like head with horns. It had leathery-like wings, hooves on horse-like legs, and a pointed 3-pronged tail, I believe.
Nice.
Wait, I
And
have a question.
Yeah.
What was its face body look like?
more like a snake-like feature.
Okay.
Yes, Kay?
Hold on. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Good talk. Good talk.
Good
Kay.
talk, Kay.
Love it.
Good talk,
Love
Kay.
it. Love
Wait,
it.
no,
I
okay.
love it. I love every second.
Okay, so I was reading over the thing, and like how like one of the parts happened during World War in 1778.
Yes.
There was no World War in 1778.
This is a true statement, but it was supposedly that because the soldier had met the woman from that World War prior to in the Battle of Chestnut. That part wasn't clear, but it was the woman had met a soldier from the Battle of Chestnut during the World War and then later in 1778.
Wait, hold on.
Am I
World
wrong?
War, yeah, because World War One was in 1914.
Do you mean like some kind of civil war? Like the American Civil War was really early. I don't know the year, but not in the 1700s.
That might have been.
I'm a history major. I should know this.
You're a history major and you're incorrect. It was 1861. Honestly, it's interesting because that's how facts stated it. So I don't know what war it was referring to because it also wasn't clear about what war it was either, but it said World War.
The treaty with the French in 1778.
That could be more likely. It was a French soldier.
Oh.
It's difficulty discerning because again, it could be a proof more towards a statement that story isn't true, and it's not truly the case. But then again, we don't
It's
know.
a squirrel.
But
It's a
so
very large squirrel.
the in more depth story of the Jane Leeds was that they had 12 children initially. Then she had discovered that she was pregnant once again with a 13th child. She then cursed the child because she didn't want another child. That's 13 children. That's a lot of children. And
Well, 13th is a cursed number.
it is a
yeah,
cursed
correct.
number, but
It is, yeah.
yeah, but it was also it's true, but it was but the person that gave birth, Jane Leeds, cursed the child out of I guess, like out of frustration, if I had to describe it.
If this is happening in like the 1700s, having that many kids really wasn't uncommon because
True.
you figured that the first 5 were gonna die.
People back then didn't have their limits.
It's
13
true.
is probably too many.
But
Damn.
in the story, they did. In the story, it is claimed that the 13th child was cursed, and it was born normally. It was born normally, but after growing up and after a certain period of time, it started to grow its characteristics of what we now know as the description of the Jersey Devil.
So realistically, could this could be some kind of weird, fucked up wolf child type situation? Like the kid was abandoned in the woods and like morphed and grew into, or got really bony and skinny, like the snake-like body because it had to fend for itself in the nature.
Well,
Why?
Could be a bat squirrel.
in the stories, the creature was described as like coming out normally, and it was treated normally because the mother at that point actually was going to care for the child, and it wasn't just like it was more of a spur of the moment curse kind of supposedly what it was stated, basically.
Spur of the moment curse.
Yeah, spur of the moment curse out.
She really just
Hey,
says,
I'm gonna curse you
you know
today.
I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you what. The fucking Jersey Devil looks like a fucking kindergartner taped a pair of wings to a figurine. They pulled out the goddamn Hobby Lobby craft aisle and tied it to a string. It's a weak sauce, bro. It is no. I could fight that one too. I'd fight every single whatever shit we've done. I could fight every one of them. I'm
Wait, how
just
big
saying.
was the Jersey Devil?
I don't have a consistent answer on the size of the Jersey
My
Devil.
favorite one is the little round cow thing. The little round cow.
The more common size that is stated of having a wingspan of around 10 feet.
Oh my god,
Shit.
that's 2 of me.
2 of you. All
Two of
2.
me.
But yes, that is the
Yeah.
commonly stated wingspan of a Jersey Devil.
So that means it was like 10 feet tall.
It would be likely for it to grow to lengths that tall, yes.
Damn.
Weak.
Weeks.
I mean,
I'm like,
you're
I kind of
calling
want to get
a
measuring tape and get
10-foot-tall
reference.
creature weak.
I would.
But
I
yes, it's on average statement that large. But it also was cited apparently in a crazy time period of 1909, I believe it was. Let me double check that. In the crazy time period when it started, 1909, I was right. It had a very, very high a high sporadic time frame where it was commonly cited a lot of places around America, like almost everywhere.
Wait, so it lived from like 1735
Well, it was considered the devil.
until so far.
Or at least
current
it was
time?
considered. People in stories, it was either speculated that it was the devil or it was a offspring of the devil. Because in the story of
Well,
where
yes.
Jane Leeds is the sorcerer, she had done the deed with the devil, and then out came the
deed.
Jersey Devil.
Well, the devil's from Georgia though, not fucking Jersey. So I think
Who says that
copyright
he
needs
can't
to-
travel to Jersey?
I think copyright needs to have a word.
Copyright needs to have the
Sorry.
words
The
with
devil's
this.
not from Georgia. He just went down to Georgia to collect some souls. It doesn't actually say where he's from. Johnny is from
Georgia. Have you been to Georgia? It's shit. Okay, fucking
No, it's
Georgia.
from Wyoming.
So we've come to the
true.
we've come to the conclusion that Georgia is where the devil came from because Emmy says
The devil emerged from Georgia, from the asshole of Georgia.
Right.
Oh god.
But yes, the Jersey Devil is in Jersey, southern Jersey, and specifically the
Southern New Jersey?
southern New Jersey in Pine Barrens, which is where most stories take place, including the story with the soldier and the woman.
That's like, wait, how long
They
is
just
that?
got it on
Oh,
in the
never mind,
middle
that's
of the
not that
world.
long. I thought it was like I thought Georgia was on the other side of the country. I thought it was over by California.
Oh no! God no!
Oh boy.
Geography, what's
180
that?
miles.
Oh god.
But yeah. So the thinking of it in the realm of it does exist. Let's think of it this way. And you saw it in the everyday thing. Someone slept through geography class. Lots of us did. But yeah, if thinking about it, if it was real, and you saw it in everyday life, what do you think interactions with the Jersey Devil would be like?
You could obviously probably beat it pretty easily because it looks like a stick figure.
Hunter's
looks like a big
knees!
version
I
of
bet those wheeze are weak as shit.
Go for the knees, Emmy says.
Like my knees. My
like
knees
some-
are weak as
Punch you in
shit.
the face.
True.
Take a pair of like tree shears to its wings. Then
Oh,
it's
that would
down
work,
to
too.
count.
Or
Down
its
to the
legs.
count. I mean, but it is considered to be devil or devil spawn.
I don't fucking care.
yeah.
I'll murk its ass. I'll go for the goddamn knees. I'd smack it in
How
the knees.
funny
with my
shaming the
fist.
devil.
Well, the devil deserves it.
It's the
True.
devil. Yeah.
Well, I've heard the devil's misunderstood, but you know, either way, I'd fight
Depending on
him.
what version
Interesting.
you're
Fuck the
looking
devil.
into.
Fuck everything. I want to fight something, and I'm gonna fight something
Yes.
eventually. You're gonna see me on the news.
Bigfoot and the Jersey Devil.
we
in the
we see
same
on the
day.
news. It's just the same day. One minute you see child finds and
No.
fights Bigfoot. Child
No.
finds and fights the weeping woman. Child finds and fights the Jersey Devil
And
all in
wins.
one day.
Won every single fucking fight, bitch. I would. You're gonna see me on the news one of these fucking days. And you're gonna be like, you're gonna be sitting down, you're gonna turn on TV, you're like, wait a fucking minute, that's Emmy! And I'm gonna be there. Fucking fight. Everything.
Child's going places.
He's gonna
True.
be talking to her grandkids in the future, like, I remember the day I killed the Bigfoot to the Jersey Devil and La Llorona all on the same day.
They're gonna throw me in an insane asylum, man.
You haven't already been put in an insane asylum.
No, I wouldn't go there. I would be forced. They would have to
Emmy would
drag
escape
my
every
unconscious
time.
body. I would.
Emmy would figure it
Bitch,
out.
I am great at escaping shit. Should see me escape my problems. I'm like a ghost
Damn.
in the night.
Me too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard to view something like the Jersey Devil because I don't believe it. Well, it does have claws, and it does technically have hands. And
Okay, but the claws are like hooves, so they're weak.
their legs are
What do you-
hooves. Its hands are claws.
Oh, in the picture I see it's hooves.
In
Or,
which
like,
picture? Is it the
one
picture of
that's-
the? Is it the really round one?
No, it's the other one that I said looked like infinite.
Oh, the one up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all hooves in the pictures.
That doesn't look like hooves.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Oh
that's-
wait, yeah, it does. It's just harder to tell in the drawing.
Wait, have you showed the Target version of
I have shown the
In Jersey
Target
Devil.
version of the Jersey Devil, the Target
It's
plushie
so
version that
weird.
they sell.
Wait, is it
It's
actually?
so
Hold
weird.
on. I'm googling if you can actually buy it, because if I am buying it.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
want it. Yes.
I found a
I-
scroll. Wait, how do I save images?
But
I found it.
Oh.
it's stated most commonly that it does have claws, and it's like a, well, wyvern-like creature, which is like a,
Why?
which is a weird description to describe it like a wyvern, because the wyvern doesn't commonly have many limbs, like limbs that like hands or like arms and legs. But I believe it does have
It's a
arms.
fucking
Not to
squirrel.
mention that
Wait, can I
wyverns
buy
are
this?
usually like scaly lizard type things.
Yeah, but they say more commonly it's compared to a chimera, which is
Yeah.
like commonly multiple different creatures, just kind of
What is
crunched
chimera?
into
I
one.
could buy it. No.
And chupacabra.
Chupacabra,
Chupacabra.
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 But yeah, it's interesting because it's like it does go for livestock, much how people
What is
describe the
that picture,
chupacabra would.
Emmy? Oh my god, is that a naked squirrel?
Aren't all squirrels naked?
No.
This
It
one
doesn't
is
have any
naked,
fur.
Oh, like no fur naked, right?
This
Please
is
look
creepy,
at
but he don't have any goddamn wings.
That is not anywhere close to what we're
Nope.
describing.
Yeah.
Let's see what else.
That's more like a Wendigo description,
Yeah,
honestly.
I got a goblin.
There's
I
a
gotta-
banana. Hold on.
Thank you,
I
Kay.
found a goblin.
I found a banana.
It does
Yeah!
sometimes it does. I don't know why this image is showing up so small, but it does sometimes say that it is more devil-like in its features. It'll stop linking squirrel nudes to fuck.
I'm gonna send Goat Boy. I'm gonna call this one Goat Boy. Look at this shit.
Goat
Goat
boy.
Boy.
It is. There is a creature called the goat. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Karen.
Yeah,
I love it.
that's how the description mostly goes. It has a goat with horns.
Oh my god.
It's got claws, hooves, pointed tail, and wings.
I got a donkey here. Wait,
So
I gotta
in hindsight, if we're gonna
Donkey.
describe it like any possible creature, just like literature creature or not, it would be described more as a chimera.
donkey.
No, Emmy.
Scroll.
Kay, stop looking at pictures of bananas. It's
No, it's. I'm not. I'm trying to find the plush. Okay.
Hey yo, stop licking squirrel nudes.
yeah. Yeah,
No.
Emmy, stop leaking the squirrel nudes.
I'm not.
But yeah, most commonly, if I could describe what the Jersey Devil would essentially be, it would be a chimera.
The fuck is a chimera? Wait,
A chimera is a creature with multiple, different creature features.
Oh my god, this was in fucking My Little Pony at one point. Don't ask why I know that, but it was.
Emmy, the avid My Little Pony fan.
No.
Chimera is
No,
like
no.
literally an umbrella term. Like the Sphinx is
Yeah.
a chimera, hippogriffs are a chimera.
It's just basically multiple different creatures combined.
Umbrella. Ooh, Emmy.
Which it could be
No.
considered a chimera of sorts.
Yeah.
It would make sense. It is a chimera. It's just people more attest to it being the devil. True, because of some of its featuristics, like the goat, the horns, the tail, and that kind of thing.
But depending on what stories you're looking at, you could qualify the devil as a chimera. Because sometimes he's described as having like horns and like batty wings and goat feet.
Wait,
That's
what's
true.
a chimera?
Look it up. It's like a lion, snake.
We
goat
totally
thing.
didn't describe it. That's a specific
anything
chimera.
A goat.
Sorry, I wasn't really paying.
A chimera is the umbrella
Yeah.
term for a creature with multiple different characteristics from different animals.
So, like, the
a
Sphinx.
giraffe, not
So,
giraffe.
like a sphinx. What the
The
fuck do you mean? A giraffe is its own creature.
A giraffe.
A freaking cheetah, something.
What?
Giraffes? What's more believable? A unicorn, a horse with a horn, or a giraffe? A long neck, like pointed horn, like weird skinny cheetah thing. Yeah. Unicorns
Yes.
exist. They're somewhere.
It's...
I
Okay,
wanna
in the
see a
probability
unicorn.
of whether or not we think the Jersey Devil exists, number scale 1 to 10, 1 being low, 10 being high. Kay, what do you think?
7.
7, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
God bless the circle teachers. Yeah. Alyssa, what about you?
I'm gonna go with a 4 on this one. This one
Yeah.
feels really doubtful to me.
Yeah. Emmy, what about you?
Give it a fucking 3. He
Narwhals,
weak sauce
true.
if he does exist. Weak
Yeah.
AF, bro. I'll go for
Or
this
unicorn
fucking
fish.
wobbly ass
Narwhals are
knees.
unicorn fish. But,
Wait, who is the doll girl?
the doll girl, I would have to
You.
assume it's Emmy. The one with the dolls tied up to the back.
I was gonna say, hey, not the weird little.
We do not know. We do not know. A doll girl could be Kay, though. But, yeah, narwhals are... my...
Fish.
Oh, Kay's gone.
Shit. Oh,
Yeah,
Goddamn.
narwhals are unicorn fish.
But yes, in my eyes, I'm gonna give it the number that I always give it. It's 5 because there's always possibility for things to exist, and I'm not one to judge whether or not if something does exist because I don't know. I could just go my whole life without experiencing it or seeing it. Many creatures are like that. I've never seen a giraffe in my life. I ain't been to a zoo.
You, what the fuck? You've never been to a zoo?
Oh, Kay's gone.
Okay. Oh my god. Bruh. The comedic effect of
But
this
yes.
entire show.
Yeah,
Anyways.
the comedic fact. We started with what? The five of us missing one because we knew that he wouldn't make it, and now we're down to 3. Let's go.
Uh,
But yeah,
I think we're doing great.
it's hard to like assume that the creature does not exist because there's always possibility for something similar to it to exist, and we just don't know.
True.
I don't know
'Cause
if I've said it before, but like everything has to be based off something. So somewhere at some point in history,
it has been
somebody
brought
saw
up, yeah.
something that they described it as,
Yeah,
and then
and
it got
it's
passed on.
it's a very common thing that has been brought around a lot. It's like no single human thought comes from out of nowhere. It all is based off of something else. So what would that be based off of? And honestly, I'd have to say it's probably based off of a chimera, but where would that be based off of and that
Goat.
kind of thing? Goat.
It's based off of a
Goat.
fucking
That's
goat.
it. Goat.
Yeah.
Kay's
yeah.
back.
Yes, Kay.
I'm back. Sorry.
You were
Welcome
gone
back.
too long, Kay. Way too long.
Yes, we don't know whether or not it exists or not, and I'm not the judge, but we can speculate. That's kind of what this is all about. We just are here to speculate and talk about everything and put about the stupid hypotheticals that we have.
Fight 'em and speculate.
Yep, how often Emmy's gonna fight every single one of them.
You're gonna see it on the
1 to
news.
10, how often Emmy is gonna go for their ass.
This is also
Wait,
true.
Jersey Devil doesn't have an ass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
no.
you checked.
Jersey
I'm
Devil
aware that
does.
you checked. I was there
did
when
check.
we were researching.
I did check, and I do not recommend looking up Jersey Devil ass.
Don't do
Because
it.
some weird
No,
shit
I'm
came out,
gonna.
and I was like, ah.
All right. Muting Emmy for a second. If you hear us say don't Google something, don't get the idea. I'm gonna Google it because it's a horrible idea. Do not Google it.
Oh no, that's ridiculous. I would
Emmy.
never. What do you mean?
Anyways,
I
But
would
yeah.
never.
well, it's interesting to think about if this creature were to exist. Its common actions are to either somehow lure it to a woods and then whatever, they just kind of disappear at that point, and then or squish.
Squish?
Yes,
Squish.
Squish.
they have been stated to be squished, and I quote.
Squish seems like
squished.
too little of a word. They've been fucking...
I know the Devil Jersey's ass. She's a known
Squash.
stripper. Oh.
Wait, who's talking about the Jersey Devil's ass?
Emmy's gotta check. But yes, it's.
Oh, fuck yeah! No, you know what? I'm just gonna keep
But
going.
yes. What do you guys think of how the Jersey Devil supposedly takes its prey of squish? It's quite. That's all I could really get for a description is squish. I don't
Crush
know
it
what
with
that
a
implies.
Fucking crushed it with a damn rock. Or maybe... You know what? Maybe the Jersey Devil has a fat ass. He crushed people all the time.
Google it.
Maybe.
Don't
If
Google
its
it.
hands are claws, it could pick its prey up and do like some birds of prey bring their prey to a really big height and then they just drop it to kill it.
That is true.
Like claw hands.
True. Wait, yeah, that's a good one.
It is true. Just
So imagine like a human being falling out of the sky for no good reason and it just squish. on
I'm
the
sure
face
there's
of
many
you.
cases of that in places with
It's like
tall
a
buildings.
Fucking owl. It's like a fucking owl or some shit. I think they do that to their prey, so it just
I think
rains
so.
mice sometimes.
It just be raining mice, just like it be raining humans in Jersey.
Not PG-13. What's not PG-13?
This whole thing,
I know the
everything that
double
we
jersey
do.
ass.
Double Jersey.
Yeah, you're not PG-13.
I'm not.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
it's by no
sorry.
means PG-13.
Yeah, my bad,
But-
my bad.
You're not sorry.
I hope everybody did enjoy, but that's all the
There's
time
a
that we're
squishable
really going to be
Mothman.
using up for the stream. I hope everybody
Mothman.
did enjoy, and I hope
Yeah,
everybody.
right. That's what I mean.
Who are we fucking
Squishy
rating?
and Splat. I know, that's what I was gonna ask next. Who we're rating? Thank you, Toji, for the follow.
Come in next week for the
Beans.
Christmas episode.
Yes, come in next week. We will be doing a Christmas episode.
Yes!
This is true.
I can't remember
We
what
will
we're
be
doing.
doing
We're
it. We will
Baba
be
Yaga,
starting
right?
our streams at exactly 9 p.m. CST.
If
Hold on,
we
let
can
me.
get it correct.
That didn't work tonight, but
It's
you know that's how
no,
normally it
we
is.
had technical difficulties. We were late, but we were still streaming. We will stream most likely still on every Saturday. Let me just look at the times for different time zones, so that way I can offer different time
There's
zones
a
for everybody.
picture. You can pull up the picture. There's a whole bunch of time zones in the picture.
Yeah. Hold on. Where is that picture? Is my is where I'm looking. Oh wait, it's in general. Is
Recording
it not?
times.
Isn't it in general?
Next week,
Oh, it's in recording
9
It's
time.
in
p.m.
recording times.
Central, 10 p.m. East, 7 p.m. Pacific.
Yes. So 9 p.m. CST, 10 p.m. EST, 7 p.m. PST.
And we're doing Krampus, Baba Yaga, and Belschnickel? Is that right?
Belschnickel.
Snicka.
Yes, it is Belschnickel. I'm surprised you did that so accurately the first time.
Wait,
Belschnickel?
how-
That sounds like some German dude.
It
It is.
Yeah.
Yo.
How
Thank
big
you,
are we
Kay.
willing to
That's
go
like my
with our raid? Because I have some people that are kind of,
What?
you know.
Okay, what is it? How big is?
One of them is Peace 04. I don't know if you know who that is. 1.1K.
I mean, that's a lot of people.
I know.
I would
But
enjoy
they are
rating
on
some smaller
TikTok.
tours.
I would recommend going for somebody
Christmas
that
episode on Krampus, yes. It's quite the interesting time to rain on Krampus, but you know we're gonna do it anyways
I don't know who
There's-
that
Why is
is.
it the interesting time to do Krampus?
because it's a creature of
Oh, it is a
Christmas.
Oh,
It is like the opposite of Santa, I believe.
Yeah, he's anti-Santa.
Anti-Santa.
That's why we're doing in one
Where
Santa.
Emmy, if that's the person you want to do, where's the like username so I can copy paste?
Okay. We're gonna take a chance with this shit.
Will we get noticed? Probably not. But
No,
you
we
can help
will
us get
not.
You can help us get noticed by joining
Yeah,
in
you
on the
put in
raid.
the raid shit until it's noticed. Okay.
Emmy, where is it?
I'm typing it in no voice. I
Oh,
think
in no
that's-
voice. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Easy.
Okay. All right, everybody, join the raid, and I'm glad you all joined, and I hope to see you all next week when we talk about our next creatures. And I hope everybody enjoyed, and see you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.